Our lineups are brought to you by Degree Deodorant. It won't let you down as we take a look at the three-headed monsters. Rashard Lewis is coming off a 30-point game.
He is, but I'm going to point to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, who makes it easier on Rashard Lewis because he can knock down jump shots, but also make some plays.
And 3's company, Allen Iverson, player coach, is in coach mode today. He returned to Philly last week, and what a night it turned out to be.
It was chilling in there. The reception that he got, the love, I think, for both sides, Gus, is not just the fans loving him, but him appreciating what they've done for him over the years, allowing him, like he's always said, just to be out.
I love y'all.
And we're ready to play our third game of the day. Allen Iverson's 3's company against Gary Payton's three-headed monsters. Andre Owens will start at the point for 3's company, along with Mike Sweetney and DeMar Johnson, Kwame Brown, Sweet Lou, and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf for the three-headed monsters. Sweetney, former Georgetown star, backdoor nicely done, as that one laid up easily by Andre Owens.
And how about the play drawn up coming out the first play? Backdoor cut, slip, Andre Owens.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Kwame Brown with the offensive rebound and put back. Kwame Brown lives in Atlanta. Big fella. Owns a daycare center for the kids. Owens galloping to the basket. And a foul.
Check out the little slip screen right here. Sweetney backdoor Andre Owens because Mahmoud got on the high side, but how about that pretty bounce pass, touch pass inside?
So Owens at the line, coming off a 9-point game against Tri-State on 3 of 11 shooting. 3's company with the early lead. Abdul-Rauf starting to really get his legs. His fast twitch muscles are starting to move and groove now. Last couple of weeks in Tulsa and in Philly.
Look at it.
Owens, 6 to shoot. And an offensive foul called on the screen. Allen Iverson and Gary Payton head-to-head as players. Gary with a better record. Allen putting up big numbers as usual. Abdul-Rauf, 20-footer. Now Owens. And 3's company will hold on.
How about Allen Iverson inserting Sweetney into this lineup, knowing you need a little bit more beef inside to battle against Kwame Brown.
Owens, baseline, cut off, fade. Sweetney with the offensive rebound, new shot block for 3's company. DeMar Johnson cut off, looks inside. Sweetney picks it up off the deck, backs his way in, and lays it in with the left hand. Mark McGuire taught him a lot of those moves when he played for the Knicks.
It's a lot of beef in there, a lot of body, but that time a soft touch, left hand by Sweetney inside, able to clear out some space.
Lewis, mid-range jumper, pure. Boy, he can hit you from so many different areas on the court.
Yeah, and if you're DeMar Johnson, what do? I mean, you're right there in his face.
Johnson turning the corner. Top of the arc, Sweetney will dial up a deep one. 6'4", 3's company. Abdul-Rauf.
Go at him.
Inside, nice drop step, Kwame Brown. Perfect pass by Sweet Lou.
Yeah, that's a tough angle a lot of times to come across. Usually you throw it back up top, and then Mahmoud can throw it inside, but laser pass, and how about the catch and finish by Kwame Brown?
Three-headed monsters tie it up at 6.
Layup.
Now Johnson, a 3, air ball, out of bounds. How many coaches around the country you think are watching this 3-on-3? And is it interesting?
You know what? I think at the beginning, I would say very few. But as it gained momentum, gained traction, I think a lot more coaches took a look at it, especially for some of the guys that still maybe have a chance to crack a position and can't.
Kwame Brown again. Rashard Lewis going inside to his big man often and early. 8-6. Owens.
There you go.
And Andre Owens has to get percolating. They really need his scoring. He's got fresh legs. Tough. Can drive to the basket as well as knock down threes from Indy, Naptown.
And I think that's the key for Andre, is that he doesn't settle and get comfortable just shooting jump shots, because he has that unique ability that you saw in that hesitation to get to the basket.
Lewis backs up on Johnson, and a reach and foul coming up on DeMar Johnson.
And DeMar was in perfect position defensively, kind of pushed Sweet Lou up the lane. He didn't necessarily have to reach to bail Lewis out, and you do that, you send him to the free throw line.
So Lewis will shoot 1 for 2. He had 30 points on 11 of 22 shooting last week in Philadelphia to beat the Killer 3's. 8-0 run right now for the three-headed monsters.
By yourself.
In green, 3's company in blue.
Get.
Sweeten rocks to the hole, blocked by Kwame Brown. He missed the layup, taken away. DeMar Johnson gets the roll. Didn't have to take that ball back, didn't hit the rim.
Yeah, Kwame had times during the course of his career finishing around the basket, going up extremely strong, expecting contact. That time gave away an easy 2.
Mahmoud on the baseline, got it up high. Batted out by Rashard Lewis, tracked down by Kwame Brown. Abdul Rauf leaves his feet, knocked away by Sweetney. Up top, Lewis, he'll drive, kick. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Rashard Lewis with the offensive rebound. Backs up on Andre Owens, across the lane, jump hook right hand, no. Mike Sweetney there, and he's fouled from behind.
You good? You all right?
Coach Iverson, Coach Payton, Coach Iverson. It just got rolls off my tongue. Coach Iverson
Would
said.
you ever thought you
Coach Iverson said we have practice tomorrow.
Yeah, be there.
Man, listen,
On time.
Coach Iverson said let's run some extra suicide.
We straight. We gonna hit some shots, man.
10-8, three-headed monsters on top of 3's company, and our Michael Rappaport is standing by with a Chicago legend.
A real, true blue Chicago legend, an NBA legend, Mark Aguirre. How does it feel being in Chicago, looking at the Big 3? What do you think of it so far?
Well, you know, I'm enjoying it. I like the fact that, you know, guys are finding value late in their careers, and they're playing hard. And the best thing about it, everybody's trying to be in shape. So I like that. I really like that.
Now, you came up with a great crop of guys from Chicago, Isaiah, Doc Rivers, yourself. If you were putting together the all-time Big 3 team of Chicago basketball players, you could include yourself or not, who would it be? I'll give you 4, Mark.
Mark Aguirre, Isaiah Thomas, Ronnie Lester, and Terry Cummings.
It's such an honor to be
No
talking
Derrick
to you.
Rose. Wait a minute. No Derrick
Thank you.
Rose.
Appreciate it.
Wait, what'd you say, Gus?
No Derrick Rose.
He said no Derrick Rose. Hey, we got Isaiah running the point. Sorry.
Derrick Rose is great, but you're talking about the one, Isaiah. You're talking about Isaiah.
I mean, he's a backup.
Yeah, he can be backup, but he can't run Isaiah.
All right.
Thank you so much, Mark. Guys.
All right. Thank you very much, Mark Aguirre. Tell you what, he is an excellent golfer too, Jim.
Well, he hits the.
He can play. I mean,
He
really,
beats the ball
really
up.
play. Yeah. Short game is nice. Abdul Rauf. Lewis for 3. And Kwame Brown called for a push back. Game tied at 10. 3's company. Three-headed monsters. 3's company 1-3. Three-headed monsters 3-1. Andre Owens. Guarded by Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Backs him all the way down. 4-point shot. Off the back rim for DeMar Johnson. Rashard Lewis driving strong to the basket. Tried to lay it off to Kwame Brown. Taken away by Owens.
Yeah, he should have shot that. Kwame had inside position if the ball would have come off. Kwame could have got the offensive rebound.
First team to 25 signals halftime. And Andre Owens. 12-10. 3's company. Gary Payton in his Rodan the Thinker pose. Abdul Rauf. And good.
They're not missing 2 in a row. Last week we saw a lot of pick and roll with Mahmoud and Rashard. That was opening up that 10-15 foot jump shot for Mahmoud. Let's see if they continue to go with that.
Owens trying to shake up Abdul Rauf. Fades on him. Stay right here. Shoot. He's been in double figures the last 2 weeks with a high of 22 versus Power in Tulsa. So you see that his legs are starting to come back on him. He shows some. Not only is he showing some Mahmoud Abdul Rauf quickness, he's showing some old Chris Jackson quickness.
No, he is. But the beneficiary of that is also Rashard Lewis, because that gives you a shooting outlet when guys try to double team when he enters the ball inside to him.
And Lewis on the baseline, he just killed the killer 3's last week with those kind of plays.
Well, the recognition that time that Gus, he didn't have to get all the way to the basket. He just got to a sweet spot, pulled up.
Baseline jump shot. A little too strong for David Hawkins, the former Temple star, John Chaney. Basnet in the game, guarded by Hawkins.
Good D.
Trying to shake him.
Good ass D.
Forced it up. Bad shot.
Good D.
That was excellent defense that time by Hawkins.
Hawkins. 14-12, three-headed monsters. Brown drives on Sweetney and foul.
Goddamn block. Hey.
Kwame Brown, first #1 pick overall out of high school. Picked 5th overall in the Big 3 draft. He has 6 points and 4 rebounds.
Hell no. Oh, man.
Lewis, open. Both these teams, Jimmy, it seems like they're having a hard time scoring from the perimeter. Mike Sweetney pulling his way to the basket. It's offensive foul.
Hey, yo. Get your big ass up.
Kwame Brown, and Kwame's a big boy, but the leverage went to Sweetney right there.
Hey, yo. You too big to be out there flopping, man. You too big to be out there flopping.
Mike Sweetney, when he gets the ball in the post, he called it the tripod. Lewis and Abdul Rauf quickly get up off the bench, and Rush buries a jump shot as the three-headed monsters take a 17-12 lead. First three-point field goal made by either team in this game for Rush. Hawkins hops back, and Basden throws it out of bounds. Sweetney coming out, Owens back in. Thornton, watch him, number 12 for 3's company. He can really score the ball.
Yeah, I think it was maybe in game 2 where Thornton came in the second half and really provided a spark. Physical, strong, can knock down the mid-range jump shot. Also extended a little bit.
Owens' hesitation to the basket. Beautiful play as he lays it in.
But then there's the quick, explosive move. And because Thornton could knock down shots, Rashard Lewis really couldn't help as much. Let's take away that drive.
17-14, Lewis, guarded by Owens, backs him up and lays it in.
The baseline official wasn't going for the flop that time by Andre Owens. Smartly.
First team to 25 signals halftime. 19-14, three-headed monsters. Owens backs off Abdul Rauf. Sweet Lou with the rebound. Rush has been gaining confidence. Top of the arc. Back to Rush. Drives. Gets there. Shows it. Left hand. No. DeMar Johnson three.
Come on, you good? Take him down there. Get down there.
Help him out.
DJ right there.
Help him out, Rashard. Go back. Go back, Rashard. Switch.
Johnson across the lane. And a foul.
Hey, that's every time.
Quick move. Actually, the baseline was open, but he recognized the feet of Mahmoud. And no. I know Taraji is here. Empire Cast, the director, trying to get an acting gig, but that one wasn't going to fly.
Free throw shooting has been an issue for both these teams as DeMar Johnson makes it. These teams are combined 4 for 11 from the free throw line. Remember, each free throw counts for 2 points. 19-16.
And once you get in the penalty, you make the free throw, you retain possession.
DeMar Johnson now.
It's going to turn on. It's going to turn on.
And he levels the game at 19.
And a quick 5-point play, the free throw for 2, and then the 3-point shot. That's the advantage of getting possession back.
Good D.
Rush. And that stays down.
Good D right there, too.
Kareem Rush, 8 years in the NBA. Scoreless on 0 for 4 shooting against the Killer 3's last week in Philly. Andre Owens now starting to get more.
Let him keep going on. Let him keep going on.
22-21, 3's company. Abdul Rauf. Top of the arc. Sweet Lou.
That's
Gets to
good
the
D.
hole. Turns. Fades. And
damn.
Sometimes, hey Gus, there's some things you just have no control over, and one of them is when you guard Rashard Lewis and he gets you inside.
always had great size and versatility. Lewis at 6'10".
3, get it up.
Step back 3, Owens. DeMar Johnson with the rebound in the corner. New shot clock. But a steal by Sweet Lou to Abdul Rauf off the glass. No. Gets it back. Reverse. Blocked by Thornton. Batted out to Owens. He saves it from going out of bounds to Rashard Lewis. Lewis inside again, looking for his footing, and he has it.
Patience. Patience, Gus.
And we're at halftime now. 25-22. Still plenty to come from here in Chicago. It's the Big 3 exclusively on FS1.